Hello everyone, and welcome to pod number 4. It's very exciting times here, and we gonna continue with the game talk thing, yeah. And I think we can start with my suggestion of, for me, it's not very good game. Or okay, you guys can hear me out. It's Star Wars Battlefront 2 specifics. I don't know if it's a 1, or it says 2, so I guess it's 2. So, have you guys, and do you know why I would dislike this game?
I don't know why you would dislike the game. I think it's pretty
No.
famous, and I don't think you have the IQ to think that this game is bad. And I'm not gonna criticize you for that, but I'm gonna say you forgot to introduce us.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
right. Um, so I have Stupid Gamer on my right side here.
Hi.
Yeah, and then we have Lucy Moonlight on my left side
Yes.
And she is our guest
again.
Again. For the
again.
second time.
Yeah. So why?
Because this is a part 2!
Part 2 of video games, from
Yeah.
good to bad.
Yes.
So
Honestly, I forgot to say though, like last time we did this was the day before Halloween, so it was kind of a Halloween special as well.
Kind of.
I didn't think
Mm-hmm.
that, but anyways,
What? I don't think there was any horror games in that
yeah,
review.
I did say horror games. I
uh,
said Emily wants to play too.
Oh
uh,
yeah, one.
uh,
Yeah,
I
yeah, one with horror game.
I talked about, in the end, I talked about Phasmophobia and FNAF.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
I think I also said Lethal of Company as well.
yeah, I named it.
But that's more like a
And
fun horror game.
content warning did I also say?
What?
Okay, so we had a lot of horror games then.
Yeah,
Content warning.
but eh, okay, you guys need to hear me out on the Star Wars Battlefront. I don't know why I wrote bad from, but anyways, why I dislike it. The game itself is good, but it's when you try to play with friends. Because I tried to play with one of my friends, it took like 1 or 2 hours for us to even add each other. We
Was
still
it
didn't add each other.
was it because it was too complicated to figure out or something?
We couldn't. We couldn't
Because
add
it was
each other.
like it was kind of bad, like copy or
You most games you would think that it's easy to add each other and play with to get to each other. It wasn't. We have still haven't figured it out yet.
When I play video games, I'm always a lone wolf. The only time I play with people, often, oftentimes, is when I go into random lobbies. I
Yeah,
never like invite people at times
yeah,
because well, they
yeah,
never have the game I have.
yeah.
same
But my friend and I had the game and we wanted to play with each other,
each other.
and we couldn't do that because we couldn't add each other. And we needed to download an app to play with each other.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
uh,
sucks.
I think he called it like Origin or something, that we needed to download for play with each other, and that
Origin.
had a, I don't really know what it's called. It's started
Yeah,
with an
because
O.
Origin doesn't exist anymore. Otherwise, EA.
Yeah, it was from EA, but you needed to download an app to play
Yeah,
with
but
each other.
Origin doesn't exist anymore. Otherwise, it's named AI app.
At the time, it was something with O. I don't
Yeah,
really know.
Origin did exist before, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, if a game or something needs to have something else to be downloaded or you need to search up how to even progress or to figure out how to do things. That's
Yeah.
some bad service, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
The,
also know some games you need to like do like the first episode, then you can invite people.
yeah,
But
but
it's like you must understand the basics of the game first, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
both
So
of
there's
us.
like bad tutorials, I guess.
Yeah, both of
Yeah.
us had played it with ourselves before, so it was not a new game, but we
Mm.
wanted to play with each other. That didn't work.
That's why I mostly hate parts in games where you know when there are some sort of treasure maps, but it's so freaking unclear where you're supposed to go and so specific that you always search up the question on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yep. And also like when it's like that, when they like say some things that it's not super clear to me, I always search it up and then like I want to know the coordinates to go.
yeah,
Yeah, there's so many things that have happened, but I don't remember them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go to the next game because
No,
that
let me just say an example I remembered.
okay.
In Pokemon Arceus,
Mm-hmm.
there is a monster. You need to capture all the monsters to find Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
There is a monsters that you don't need to capture to find Arceus. But I
Okay.
didn't know that, and the game didn't tell me. And the way to obtain these monsters is that you need to have two specific monster in your inventory. One, you need to like evolve by doing one specific thing that you have absolutely no idea how to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to be at the midday on a sunny day, drive on like a water monster
Okay.
under some weird formation. It's so freaking specific to open up a cave where the monster
Uh,
is.
Damn.
How the fuck am I supposed to figure that out?
Exactly.
yeah. There are some games that they doesn't you doesn't know or, how you would know how to progress the game.
Yeah, that's a big problem with games at times. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you knew how to progress, but we don't know how to. It's like
Mm,
explaining a story that you know, but your friends doesn't know, and you're bad at explaining stuff.
me
Yeah.
every time I try to explain stuff. You know this thing, this do that thing, yeah.
It's like, what do you mean? How does that work?
You do that, and it's do that, yeah.
What?
It's me every time I try to explain something.
Yeah, I also that happens to me too at times.
Yeah, I can't explain anything.
But the
I
the
can do
game
this
itself,
shit.
the game itself is not bad. It's just a bad online service.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's on them, to
yeah,
be honest. Like it's not on you, it's on the game for like have bad service.
yeah,
It's like what the fuck are we supposed to do?
yeah. You want to be able to play with each other very easily, not it take hours to even play with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything else on the Star Wars Battlefront thing?
I played
Not
a
really,
lot
'cause
of I
I've not
played a lot of
played it.
Okay, you see you talk now.
Yeah, I said I have not played it, so I don't know.
um,
Okay, now I talk. I played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 1 when I was young.
yeah.
And when I returned to it to play, I never played online because I didn't have a PS Plus, so I couldn't play
Mm,
online.
yeah.
But I don't find it so much enjoyable because I think it was mostly nostalgia I played it for. It was
Yeah.
mostly fun at the time, but I played it so much that I didn't find it funny anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 is way better in every way. So
Yeah. I like the game when you play solo, but if you play mm, or you try to play with someone, then it's a problem. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
The only way I was able to play with others people it was like a shared controller with my brother.
Yeah, but we play it on
Yeah.
a computer. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked it up though before, and it looks like that when you play with each other, it's like you have split screens.
Yeah, and you look at other screens like, where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm gonna snipe you.
yeah.
Yeah, like in Halo.
And in Call of Duty.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I always suck at those games.
I remember a friend asked me to play Call of Duty with him. I was over him, and he said, "I play a lot of Call of Duty, so you're gonna suck." And I fucking dominated him.
Nice.
But you are good at those games.
Yeah,
Ooh, then
I'm kind of good, but I don't like playing competitive because that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah,
So,
but
well, I'm kind of good, but I
okay,
just
then
don't
you're
like
gonna
playing
hate.
it.
you have the
Okay, then
talent.
you're gonna.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
want to experience it. I don't want to use it.
Yeah, use it for good, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I would like to see you play against my brother though, because he loves like play like the Call of Duty thing. Plus, he's like better than my father, even though my father trained him. But he's so competitive. Plus, he's a bad teammate.
It's all for himself.
Yes, because honestly, I'm gonna say this. I know this is off topic, but I need to say this is that when he was playing like Fortnite with my father, he always did go somewhere else than when they're supposed to go, and then my father got died, and he's like, "Wow, that happened."
Oh, I fucking hate those.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So he wasted everything on skill, but no common sense.
Yeah.
Anything else on that game?
No,
And
I don't think so.
nothing more.
Then
No, because I've not played it.
yeah,
That was the only Star Wars game I've like played is like the Lego game.
I have a
I
lot.
remember playing a lot of Lego games.
I
Lego
have
Star
a
Wars
lot.
Yeah,
games.
I played Star Wars 3 Lego.
Like Lego Star Wars on Wii.
Yeah, I actually still enjoy
I
those
think I played
games.
this PlayStation 3. Yeah, I
But
still play those too.
I have sold my Wii, so I cannot play those games
Yeah,
anymore.
I
I
have
got a
4
Wii.
consoles. I have 4. I have 3 Nintendo consoles on my right here. So
Yeah,
I,
you
I
have
have
a
a
Wii and Wii U,
PS4.
and what do you have else?
Nintendo Switch
Nintendo Switch, nice. You
and a
got the
P.
three
I have a
generations.
PS4, PS3, and then I have an Nintendo what's it called? The
DS.
DS.
Yeah, I have one
I
more console.
And then
It's
I also have a PSP as well.
uh,
I had a PS3. I have a I had a PlayStation 4.
hmm, you
It's
sold it.
it's my No, I didn't sell my PS4. It's in my brother's room now.
Oh,
I have a PlayStation 5 and I have a Nintendo Switch.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I have also a PS2.
Yeah. Also,
Damn,
I got this
antique.
one home yesterday.
Oh, I have that game on my
Yeah,
on my
I got it
Nintendo
home yesterday.
on my Nintendo Switch. I have.
Yeah, honestly, the Nintendo Switch one, I'm just gonna warn you this. One of my friends who have a Nintendo Switch has said it sucks.
Yeah,
No
it
shit,
does.
it's a Nintendo Switch.
It
Yeah,
it's
but
so
honestly,
buggy.
the controller version in general, they said it sucks because when you're gonna run from Chica, she know exactly where you are.
It's very buggy too.
Yeah,
I
that's what they
played
got
it.
this one too.
It's like no one. If you had a choice to have a PlayStation or Nintendo Switch, which which of them would you play like normal games that is not from the? As which one do you want to play the normal games on? the PlayStation all the way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, the PlayStation. I was the only game I'm gonna play on like on Nintendo Switch that I know that's good is like Mimitopia.
The only games I play on Nintendo Switch is just games that just exist in Nintendo Switch.
yeah. For me, I have grew up with Nintendo, so it's hard for
Me
me
too.
to play with
I grew up
PlayStation.
with
You,
GameCube.
The
yeah,
first game I played was a Mario game.
yeah,
Like I had grown up with Nintendo, and now
but
I am this old, and I hate it. I hate this company.
but
I grew
you
up like
have a
playing the
P.
first Harry Potter game on the GameCube.
Yeah, uh, stupid gamer. You have a P. You have played also a lot of PC. No
Why does it
PS.
look the
I mean
same?
PS,
I don't know.
like PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
yeah. You have had it as long as I've known you. You have had a PlayStation, but
Yep.
I have only have Nintendo console except for uh, PlayStation 2 that my mom had.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking own you too then, because my whole life I have had PlayStation, because I had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4.
You
But the
mean
first
PlayStation
one
instead of
broke.
PlayStation 1 for being a nerd?
Yeah, when that one
No one
broke, and with the
cares.
PlayStation 2 that we still have, the PlayStation 3 we have two of, the slim version and the thick version. Then we also have it on PS4 as well, a slim version and then thick version as well. Otherwise, I don't have a PS5 because those are expensive. But the plus thing on those are they are backtracked.
Wanna know a funny thing that when I got the PlayStation 5? I wished it for birthday, and my mom asked me, do you want to have a car or do you want to have a PlayStation?"
A car?
PlayStation. I want a PlayStation.
Did
Oh
you
my
say a
god, you're just saying
car?
fucking loud to the fucking
Yeah,
mic.
my mom said, "Do you want to have a car instead of a PlayStation?" And I said, "I want a PlayStation. I don't want to have a car. I want to have a PlayStation." And then I got a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, do you know want to know the funny thing is that if I get a car, I want an old one.
Yeah, if I get a car, I will get it like an EPA.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? You just want to go like 30, like
No, like I don't want to have an
kilometers.
EPA, but I would have gotten an EPA if I wished for a car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
would
then you
make.
also need to take a driver's license for it too.
Yeah, my
I'm
mama
saving
said
up for a
multiple times.
driver's license.
My mama said, "Do you want to get a driver's license?" I said, "No, I don't want to.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm a
I
ghoul in my basement. I'm okay here now."
I tried to get a license, but the teacher was
Stop.
a jerk. He was
Okay, he was
terrible.
an okay, he was a douchebag.
Yeah. So I said, no. The first lesson he said you need to do more.
Do
No,
more what?
don't know. He said you
Yeah,
need
like be more specific. What do you want me to
that.
learn more of than you're saying do more? It doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
You heard about FD the car?
That then I thought I'm out of here. I'm not
Yes, I'm not.
listening to him.
Yeah, I will also bail.
Yeah, I said
Yeah, I will also like
I
try to
take
get an
the milk.
internship.
You went milk.
So I'm gonna head out.
Yeah,
I
peace.
just I first said, I want my money back too. Give my back my money."
Yeah, I think I got
And my money's back.
rest of my money except for the first lesson.
Okay,
Yeah,
but that's nice though.
yeah, I got
Because you got your money worth later on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
At least I think so. I could be wrong. I hope so, at least. Anyways, we went on a sidetrack again.
Yep.
Yeah, we got off track. Now we get on back on track.
Should I pick up a game then?
Yeah, the new writing. The list is up there. Oh, Q World. What is Cube Worlds?
Uh, Cube
Well,
World is a game
Not this
that
one.
I have wanted to play ever since I was little. Because when I watched my childhood YouTubers play it, it looks very fun. So when I got a PC, I was very happy because then I was able to play Cube World because it only existed on Steam. Unbeknownst to me, though, is that Cube World, the game that they were playing, was the beta. This one is the full game. And I tell you that the beta looks and probably is a lot more funnier than the full game.
the full game.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
Okay,
here
that's kind of sucks.
I'm gonna tell you how the full game works. You
Hmm.
start in a specific region, and you're gonna choose what type of type you want to be, like a mage, a warrior, a
Yeah.
archer.
Yeah.
And then I always choose mage because, well, it's cool. It's cool to be a wizard.
Yeah.
Mage, you can heal people.
Yeah, and cast testicle torsion. Yeah, and when you are at that specific region, you have to go mostly go to a village and find better loot. You
Yeah.
have to find specific loot then. If you kill like a specific enemy and
Yeah.
they would drop a sword and you're a mage, you cannot use that sword. The only
Yeah.
good it has is you have to sell it.
Hmm.
So you only have
Oh
to find
yeah,
like,
because it's
and that also
it's not
goes to
in the
that
class.
also goes to armor too. It's like warrior armor. Oh, you cannot wear it because you're a mage,
Yeah.
and that's kind
Yeah,
of interesting. That kind of
it's like that
interesting
in many
mechanic.
games. Is that because like you cannot use it because you're not in the class.
Yeah.
It's like that in many games, like in Final Fantasy, for example.
Yeah, and the only way you're able to evolve, not evolve, level up. We're playing too much Pokemon here.
Yeah.
Is to go to a specific place that has 5 stars, I think, or
Hmm.
was one golden star, which is the hardest difficulty, by the way.
Yeah.
To like collect like a rune or a vase, and that makes you level up. And by the way, the level up makes you not strong or anything. It makes you a bit stronger, but not that much.
Yeah.
Like it increases your speed a bit, or
Yeah.
it makes you deal a little bit more damage.
Yeah. It feels like I have played this game before. I recognize it so
I have
much.
not.
Yeah. But talking about regions, when you are done with a region, like you completed literally everything, like completed every side quest, like helping a gnome or something to
Yeah.
give you a book of crafting so you can craft the better materials, or kill the witch
Yeah.
so the nearby village will stop being petrified. When you go to the next region, like let's say you have like the legendary armor, you can get legendary armor so damn quickly too, by the way.
Yeah.
You can just there is literally legendary enemies in every region. Once you're done with the region, though, if you leave that region and go to another one, all of
Oh
your
shit! I
loot.
didn't think you could see that.
Yeah, I can see you. Uh,
Never see
all
this.
yeah, a little toy knife.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Uh, and now.
Anyway, back to the point.
Yeah.
Once you leave the region, all of the loot, let's say you have legendary loot, becomes weaker than common loot. Everything goes from the best to shit.
Yeah.
It means that region's loot does not work on the other region, which
Hmm.
means you have to start over again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bullshit.
And then you follow that process with every single region. And you do missions in that region, and then you
That's
complete it
so
done, and you go to the other
bullshit.
one. And all the regions looks different. Like one is a jungle, one is a desert, one is an ocean. The big problem with the ocean is not only is sorry when you are in a region you can also pick up specific materials like a flute that will probably make you fly up to floating islands to find treasure
Yeah.
or find a boat so
Hmm.
you can drive on water.
Yeah.
If you leave that region too, all of those disappears. So when you go to an ocean region, you have to swim all the way across to an island and pray to God that there's you can also have a map so you can see and pray to God that the village that you swam to, by the way,
Hmm.
is not petrified by a witch.
Yeah.
Okay. That game, when I looked it up though, it made me think of, and what you tell me also, it feels like it's a mix between Minecraft and World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it is kind of that.
Yeah.
But the game becomes extremely repetitive. I hardly see myself like playing the rest of the entire game. And by the way, if you look on the
Yeah.
map and scroll how many regions there are, they're like millions of
Yeah.
regions.
Oh.
I cannot even
I
complete
saw that.
I cannot even complete like 15 without becoming burnout.
Yeah.
I accidentally dropped my mic, by the way.
Did you?
I did not hear it.
I accidentally knocked down my mic.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah, when I was talking, I was moving my finger for some reason.
Oh. So
Oh.
you did Gangster rap when they
Yeah,
point
I
a
did.
point a
Yeah, I did
finger.
gangster moves, and then I accidentally knocked down my mic.
That's good to have a mic arm. So
Like
Say?
that goes like
a
this.
mic arm. So
Yeah, mic arm. Yeah,
yeah. So I can move it
I
how I
want to
want.
get a mic.
it's
Yeah.
not that expensive.
Yeah. I got mine
Yeah, I
for
know I can buy one
$20.
on
I think
Tradera.
I got mine for $20. I think.
I got mine for $50, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, so 200 and 150.
Yeah.
Huh? $50 is not what
Yes, it is.
1,005.
$50 is 150 in Swedish crowns.
No, $50
Yes, it
is
is.
500 KR.
$50.
100 and
I thought you said
150.
15. I thought you said
150.
15.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
I thought you said $15. That was what I heard, but you said 50. Okay, so
yeah,
that's
I said 50.
500.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 500.
Okay, so that means that Shadow got it more like cheaper than you got yours.
Yeah. I didn't hear.
Yeah, but it sound you said that your was like $50, right? Or 20.
Mine was 20.
Yeah, so 200.
Yeah, but mine is trash. So don't buy it. It's
Yeah, but
trash.
that what happens when you buy cheap stuff.
Yeah, I think I bought mine from Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
Now it's at least better. Now I don't have three that my recording program records my microphone 3 times anymore. That's good at least.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this though, like, it's like one game that I've seen that's like starting to blow up for some reason.
Hmm.
What is it?
It's like bad parroting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's because many famous people are starting to play it. I've seen Das Games and Jacksepticeye, I think, play it, so it's obviously why it's being
Yeah.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I've heard that the story is deep, so that's why.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, but honestly, I've not played it or seen a gameplay of it.
I've seen some. I think it's just a kid living in a abusive family household or something.
Yeah. Is there more of the story is that the father abuses his son
Of course he does.
a lot?
Oh
And
my
the wife, I
arm.
think.
I don't know about that though, but I should just look it up. Though. But out of us, is this like one game also? I'm gonna say this that is based on a real case that is called My Eyes Deceive.
Huh.
Yeah, it's based on. Okay, I'm just gonna say it quickly because it's a short game. It's like you're locked in the basement by your father,
Mhm.
are you? And you can like eat and water plants. But she says like you are gonna grow up to like to a healthy plant.
Mhm.
Um, but she also take pills.
Of
Does she
course.
do?
Of course.
But one okay, it's like this. If you continue taking the pills, then you don't remember anything.
Mhm.
You know, because they're also sleepy pills. But if you don't take them one day, then you can actually hear your father comes down, and then you hear something like not safe for work kind of thing.
Okay.
It's because you get raped in your sleep
Oh.
by your own father.
You ever heard that? Was a father? I heard that case. It's a father that locked her daughter in the basement and like raped her multiple times and made for like
Yeah.
20 years or something,
Yeah,
and got
and
like
then
multiple
when
kids.
she finally got out, that was like the first time she actually saw the sun.
Ooh. That's
Yeah, and also with the
terrible.
plants, that's what like she actually said that to herself because she was growing like a baby inside of her.
Oh,
That's
Was the
terrible.
plants. Yeah.
but he's in jail now, isn't he?
He's
I
probably
think so.
dead.
He should be.
Hopefully dead.
Yeah. He can burn for all
Burn in hell.
eternity. Burn for all eternity.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is like for the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I know one other case that the father must be one of the most disgusting person ever. So
Uh,
he had two kids in like a little outside like a little house, and he burned the house down with the kids in it, and the oldest was the only one that survived.
oh.
Damn.
So the father tried to kill their kids. Yeah, I don't know why he would burn the house that they slept in. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories like that, but we're not talking about. We can talk about stuff like that in another pod.
yeah,
Yeah. Because I have another one, it's like the mother is called. It's like you have to save your kids every single day so they don't like get taken by monsters.
yeah. Should we go to the next game?
Yes, should I say my game now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though it's not like I have not like found like a bad one.
You can write it in the
I
Discord
know.
here. Write the name of it.
Oh,
In sound mind.
Yes. Okay.
it sounds like a
In a
song for some reason.
In
in sound mind.
sound of mind.
Okay,
Uh,
in
My
the
sound of
sound
mind
mind.
comes true.
what? Did you say
Okay,
sound
this
of
is
my
like the first
costume?
time I actually hear you singing.
Did you say sound of my costume?
No.
There was
In
that.
sound of mind comes true, I said.
Oh, I heard
Oh, like
sound of
in
my costume.
between.
In
What?
sound of
All
mind
my
costume.
dreams will come true. No, that's from Rainbow Factory. When I think about it, Rainbow Factory.
Oh, I thought
All that
child
dreams
of
come
mine.
true.
That was the
Rainbow
song I
Factory.
thought of. Why am I
All
in?
your dreams will come
Why
true.
am I in Spotify?
What are
No,
you
or
doing?
like
Uh,
go to sleep, your sleep
uh,
right when
and I
you
found a
wake,
song that is
when
called Skibidi
your
Toilet.
dreams will come true.
Lucy, shut
Oh,
up. What do you say, Hypers?
Uh, I found a song called Skibidi Toilet here. Terrible song. Don't recommend it.
I found a Megalovania version of Skibidi Toilet. And
Yeah.
I know, and surprisingly, that bitch sound good.
Huh.
Should I send it to you?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
you can send it in here if you want to.
No, let's
This
not
is the
listen on
Skibidi
here.
Toilet song. I don't know if you hear it.
I do not hear anything.
Oh.
No, we can only hear it if you like
Wait.
share your screen.
You can send it to us afterwards. We don't need to listen to here because then we're gonna
Or
lose.
we can listen to it afterwards.
Yeah, we can listen to it afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Um.
Okay.
I can send the video to you
Yeah.
right now, so you can listen to it after.
Yeah. y-
No,
You can talk on
I
in
wanted to
sound of
include
mine.
this shit too.
You can start talking now.
Stop talking.
Okay.
That sounds weird.
Okay. Okay. In the Sound Mind is a first psychological survivor horror game.
Mm-hmm.
You play as a psychologist named Desmond Wells,
Mm-hmm.
and you have 4 victims. But the moral of this is that everyone is dead. So you have like come back to your complex that you worked at as a psychologist because like you need to be done with your 4 victims, your 4 patients, so you can
Yeah.
get over to the other side. But
Oh.
honestly, before you play this, they honestly said like a warning that you should take breaks because it is a sociology like horror that
Yeah.
can takes a lot on your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand because these stories are very deep. Like the first one is named Virginia.
West Virginia. Oh, the mama.
Then we
Taking
have
hold.
Alan, and then we have Max, and then Lucas. Lucas I've not played because like I played the first 3, then I rage quit on third one because he's hard. Because like he is a bull mixed with like an engine. They're super fast. Plus
A
I
bull
follow.
mixed with an engine. Did you say that?
Yeah, he's a bull mixed with an engine. I can show you pictures of every single patient so you can understand.
What so he has an engine in the bull, which makes them move quicker or something.
I mean, because the thing he got to see, he saw a bull, but he was a truck driver, so that's why he's mixed with an engine.
He could have been a bull truck.
No, it's like he said like with the bull this that he, yeah, like it's a strong um thing, and then it looks like it's coming to get you.
Okay.
I can show you the whole thing. I'm more prepared for this shit. Trying to think about it.
Yeah, probably. Should we do that? Everyone say one more game because all our 3 have been around 40 minutes, so we can talk about one each.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is about Max, and that's why he's a bull. Okay, I can say like a little bit is
that was I don't see anything. Okay, yeah. Continue.
yeah, that Virginia, she is like you're bullied a lot, and then one day she sit in front of mirror and then was doing her like she borrowed her mother's makeup, but then the mirror called on her, and then her face got disfigured, and she got bullied a lot in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Alan is like a shadow
Mm-hmm.
because like he's been in the darkness for too long and very depressed.
Of course.
Carlos Max is the one I know a lot more. Is that he's a 55-year-old that lost his job, and then he lost his daughter and his wife because his wife divorced him,
Mm-hmm.
and he took the daughter with her. And honestly, first was there because of the demonic violence, and he scared his daughter by his angry issues that he punched in the one wall in the garage, that
Mm.
was behind the wall was directly into Madison's room, which is his daughter.
Yeah.
Plus, he is narcissistic traits that he also have, so he does not want to accept that his wife has divorced him, and he thinks that he have abandoned Madison. So,
Mm.
but he didn't get done with his treatment, so he just left the door, and then later on he didn't go back for his last session, and that was the last we heard of him because he died when he was supposed to drive to his old job
Yeah.
to get it back.
Yeah, you can continue. I'm doing
Yeah,
something here.
otherwise I think this the sad thing is though, like it's a very small like a fandom
That's
to it because like it's so good and it should honestly get more attention to it because like the music is very good, especially if you like the Living Tombstone because
Yeah.
he had done all the music in the game.
Yeah.
Really?
The,
Yes, really.
they do banger songs. I will say, they do banger songs. Yeah.
They did very good songs. Plus also that every single character also have their own songs.
You're saying the person that did the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's music.
Yeah.
And other songs.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
But was the
Because
game
they've done like
released in the middle
pop.
of? When was the game released? Was it released between like famous games release?
Yeah, it was out in 2021.
Oh, okay. Resident
And
Evil Village was released
yeah,
that
The
day too.
Village was out then, and It Takes Two, and like many other games that I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was not a good time to be released then. It was overshadowed.
Yeah, because many games was out then. But honestly, it's been out now for 3 years.
Yeah.
Shit like that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, the share.
Oh yeah, she did. Okay. Okay, she did suicide. Okay, that was the thing.
Did you say she did suicide or what did you say?
Virginia, she did suicide, and then and Alan, he uh oh okay, I think Alan was like what's it called? He saw things that wasn't really there, so he
Schizophrenic. Is that the word?
yeah, schizophrenic was he, and he set off a pistol and then burned down I think he was yeah, he was in a tree house, I think. And then he got in a coma.
This game sounds very confusing.
It's not very confusing, it's just like the lore is very deep.
It's very hard to explain, is it?
A little bit because like it's kinda like self like explaining.
Okay.
And I just like read like a little bit of it, so like if I read more about it, then you would understand more. But like we don't have time for that.
Yeah, we doesn't. It's like 50 minutes left, and yeah, we're a couple things.
Okay, but by that then, should I pick up my next game then?
Yeah, you can pick up the next game.
I was thinking of
Ooh,
taking
I wanna...
Pal World, but we all know Pal World.
Yeah, take
So
Generation Zero. I want to hear about that one.
Generation Zero.
Yes.
Okay, Generation Zero takes place in. Wait a minute, let me just.
Google search.
There we go.
Oh, thank you. Generation
welcome.
Zero is a apocalyptic robot game as a robotic apocalypse game
Yeah.
that takes place in a region, made up region in Sweden in the Cold War era. It takes place in the Cold War era in the middle of the Baltic Sea in Sweden,
Yeah.
where a lot of Swedish robots break away from some sort of complex, a secret military complex, and start killing everyone in sight. And you are the only ones that are supposed to fight against them.
Mm.
Okay, so it's
This
like
this
the last one standing.
yeah, the story is that you and your friends, if you play online, go on a boat trip, and all of a sudden the boat explodes because the robots blow it, and then you get stranded back to land, and then you have to work your way to go through to progress the story.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say the robot designs, you can search it up. The robot designs and the
Yeah,
sounds
I
they
was
make.
just about that.
Yeah, you glitched out a lot there. The the robot design and sounds looks and sounds very good.
Mm.
My favorite is the hunter. It has the shape of a. It looks like a human toaster robot,
Okay.
but it is pretty scary stumbling upon them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
you can
tank.
show us like after this.
Yeah, I can show you how they look like after. The most famous robot is the tank, and it's just a big. I don't know how to explain it. It's just two big legs connected to a big cube with cannons.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The story is that you go and save a girl from a church, and she helps you to find a bunker.
Yeah.
And with that bunker, you'll be able to find a man that works with the military. And by that, after that, you have the big like bunker complex that have a map over the entire region, the entire island.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to certain places to figure out what is happening. And let's just jump the entire story to the end. And it turns out that the robots are controlled by a super artificial intelligence named Phoenix, and that intelligence trying to destroy everything. And
Yeah.
it ends with you, that it says like you better run, and then when you run, the entire complex explodes with the artificial inside.
Wow.
But you somehow make it, even though you were inside when it exploded.
Okay, so
You're
yeah,
God.
you have told me about this game, I haven't done. But also when you say you better run, it just made me think about all the basics.
Run,
Like
get out where you still can.
yeah, get out while you still can. Because everything gets red, and then you need to run as fast as you can.
Yeah, this game is like a stealth game. Like and that's an interesting complex. What a brain fart. I forgot how to say it. There's an interesting. How do you say it? I forgot that word. It's an
Word.
interesting concept.
Yeah, concept of the
Yeah,
game.
because if you go straight forward on conflict with the robots, you will die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say it's a
Kind of
little bit
smooth.
unfair at times.
Mm.
Because sometimes there's like 8 fucking strong robots just showing up out of nowhere that can shoot through walls. It's like, don't you think this is a little bit too unfair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I searched it up and it said like this: the experience is an explosive like cat and mouse set in a huge open world.
Yeah, it's a huge open world. The problem
Yeah.
is the lack of things that happen, and like when you go to places, you're trying to like find survivors or find out what happened, but it's not much interaction with NPCs because they're only like I don't know 4 NPCs in the entire fucking map, and 2 of them you meet, and 2 of them you meet in the end. 2 you meet in the beginning and 2 you meet in the end.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
when I played it, the game like glitched out, so I just heard the voices and a character was not even there. All I heard was a voice and just they
Oh,
didn't
that's
even render
tough.
in. The character was just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was one thing I just think is like kind of cool though when I looked it up. Also, this is supposed to like play out in the 1980s.
Yeah, it's the Cold War. It's supposed to take it place in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the big problem is that yeah, it's a big world, but it's not much that is happening. It's a big world, but it's empty. It's not
Yeah,
much
I don't.
fun interactions to do. The most
Yeah,
fun interactions you can do is like attack enemy bases because the enemy build up bases and
Yeah.
you can
yeah,
destroy those bases too to build up your own base
Yeah.
for
yeah.
defenses.
And
Yeah.
I thought of one game where you said like you wish to know more what had happened. I know one game. It's like it's based on like the Swedish not Swedish. I mean the Spanish plague.
Mm.
And it calls We All Go to Rec Room because like you go to a city that's like whole evacuated because of the plague. But when we go around, then we get to hear like what happened at those places, and it is played out in like in the 1800s.
Yeah.
And we go to that place like 20 years later, and I think it's super cool because like we can hear from the radios, from the like telephones, and then on other stuff. But one thing I think is bad about that game is that you cannot save like
Oh,
you cannot
Ooh.
save like that. Otherwise, you like I just searched it up. Is that you cannot go to certain places in the game because if you take up all those spaces at once, then you cannot save anymore because it saves at like certain points. Does it
oh.
do? So that is like kind of bad.
It's like Dawn Massacre, I think, because that bitch starts over completely.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what I said, the reason I didn't like playing Generation Zero because, well, it's mostly very empty and the story is
Mm.
not that good. And if
Yeah.
you want to, and it's very unclear where you're supposed to go because some sections of the map where you can go completely fine, close to where you started, by the way, is
Yeah.
where the hardest enemies exist, and you're supposed to go there by a DLC. I ain't buying a DLC for that shit. By the way, the hardest
Yeah.
enemies is very close to where you started. It's like there's an airfield very close to start, and I
Yeah.
went there because, well, I thought it was a nearby objective. There was literally the max level bots there.
Oh
They're called
damn.
Apocalypse, and they shoot like radioactive bullets on you.
Oh.
It
Otherwise,
was
when I
such a rude fucking awakening. I was pissed.
Yeah.
yeah, otherwise, when I have Generation Zero, it just made me think of another game that's called Escape
Mm.
Zero, which is like
Only because it had zero in it.
yes, literally because like it's a puzzle game, but it's like you need to do like this certain way. So I actually had to search it up because also and like it's so like cool is that all is connected and then you get like in certain timelines is it. But one thing that's like kind of cool in that game though is that we are the bad guy but we don't know it till the
Mm.
end.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because we go in different timelines. One timeline we're young, so we don't know that it is the bad self because like we see ourselves as the uh as old, that is the bad guy.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool because we got to see like ourselves when we look down in water that we are the bad guy, but we don't want to be bad.
It's a good plot twist.
Yes, and I super loved it because also that I got to know like some color answer because like you go in like all these colors that like supposed to go in different. But you can also choose if you want to lose or you want to win because like um that the person dies or not.
Yeah. Mm,
Because like you're in 3 rooms and then it's like 4 come out, or like 5, because like you gotta kill like the other person.
yeah. Now then. Yeah, we have 5 minutes to talk about something. So how have your day been?
It's
We
been
can just,
good.
we can just end the video if you want.
Like
It's
doing an old, like a long, like outro.
um I have one quite a short game I could talk about.
Ah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
So have I prob you probably have heard of the series Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah,
No.
I have.
Yeah,
Like, have you hearts in the cards?
yeah. They have a game that I downloaded on Steam.
Yes,
So
and it's free.
it could be that I'm stupid. That's probably the reason. But for me, it feels like that game is a little bit unfair because I try to battle someone and I can only do one attack, one thing at a time. The other person could do 20 things at a time.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if it's me that are stupid that doesn't understand the game, or is it so unfair that I can't even win?
Oh yeah. By the way, when
Yeah,
you say unfair, I forgot to say a thing about the Generation Zero.
Yeah.
Uh, the main theme is that you have to be stealthy, but
Mm.
when you destroy a
well,
robot, doesn't matter how you destroy it, it explodes.
kaboom.
Oh.
In any way you kill a robot, it explodes, and then it attracts attention. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah, but it's kind of like if you think about like realistically, it feels like or they just have a mechanism of like doing that, like self-destruct.
Yeah.
Self-destruct. Like kaboom.
Yeah,
Boom.
but there is places where you need to shoot to cause like an instant death, and it also always leads to an explosion. But if I shoot it in the head where there's no like gas into it,
Mm.
I don't think it's supposed to explode. I think it's really unfair for the game mechanics then.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it feels like if you shoot like in like the engine,
Yeah,
it feels like
because
that would make kaboom because
most
like the gunpowder
robots,
plus the thing.
all of the robots had like a gas tank on them. One has a, well, the normal one has the top of their back.
Yeah.
One two of them has on the back. The tank has it on the bottom behind,
Yeah.
and the others got in other places. I don't kind of remember where.
Yeah.
If you shoot them, they will explode and die instantly. Some
Yeah.
of them will survive after it, but that's just fair
Yeah.
because he's a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we will end the pod here. I'm trying to wait so it goes up to 1 hour.
The video do not need to be 1 hour all the time.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's 59 minutes right now. So I try.
It could almost
What
be like
when
an
it's
hour or more or less.
yeah, but when it's so close to an hour, why doesn't we make it an hour when it's not even 30 seconds? But
Yeah.
have you guys some wise words before we go?
Chicky
Um.
McTender biscuit.
Sure.
uh. Otherwise, like, thank you for having me, and I would love to like come on this pod more times.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe in the future. Next.
Yeah, otherwise I'm always ready and always up
Yeah,
for
but we
like
cannot have you
watching.
all the time because,
No.
well, it's just me and Hypers.
Yeah. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. Next week we will have one of my friends. Then I think the week after we will do couple weeks of only me and Stupid Gamer.
Yeah.
For couple weeks. And I'm trying to get that people will give us questions to the 10th pod because 10 is like special
Otherwise be
milestone.
all 4, could otherwise be on there.
It will be a little bit messy if we are 4 people.
Yeah, it's already messy enough.
Yeah. But thank you
I don't
everyone.
think so.
It's a little bit messy for me because I need to have 4 pictures and their name under on the video.
But it's not that hard to edit. It just
Yeah,
takes
No,
pretty
it's
no,
little
not that
time.
hard.
I mean, when it's 3, I want the picture to be quite big, so you can actually see the pictures. And it was hard to get all 3 in one picture.
I think that's not even very hard. I think that's kind of easy to do. So
It's that I want to it look okay, because if I have me on the left corner, Super Gamer on the right corner, and someone else on the top, it would look a little bit weird.
we just had it 4 on like one row.
Yeah,
Or you have
but
2 here and 2 there.
yeah, but I need the picture and the name under them, and I want it quite big.
Yes.
So it's not. I want it. Yeah, I want it quite
Otherwise, I
big.
could help you if you want help because I think that's kind of easy to fix.
I can fix it, but I don't really want to because I want it to be a big, quite big pictures and the name quite big. I could do small
I'm
ones.
standing right here and say like I can do it for free.
Yeah, but it's easier for me to do it, but I don't really. I have a I have a thing with my edit thing that no one can really change it for me or help me.
I guess you can lay in like a picture or anything.
Yeah, it will be easier if we are
Yeah,
max
that kind of
3.
sucks. Otherwise, I could like do some in like editing through like After Effects because I have a Mac.
You what did you say?
After Effects.
Yeah,
You have it through the school free.
yeah. I heard you are a Mac.
Have we ended the pod?
No, not yet. I haven't stopped yet. But anyway, bye guys.